What is going on, people? If you couldn't tell by the title, I am here for another review. And what is it of? It's of this badass monster killer. Yes. First of all, look at that. Look at that cover art and then read the title. Badass monster killer. I actually got this movie in this month's horror pack. Go ahead, check that video out after this one, of course, just to see, what else comes in it. But this is a horror pack exclusive Blu-ray. Pretty much the only way you can get this Blu-ray is through horror pack. And of course, I signed up for it, so I got it. Let me get into this. It's directed and written by Darren Wood. It stars Jawara Duncan. Hopefully I said that right. Amelia Bell, Ryan Sickhack, among many others. Pretty much what this one is, it's, first of all, let me read the back. Kind of like Lovecraft meets Shaft. So right in the back, I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of like Lovecraft meets Shaft. To tell you the truth, I never really watched movies like that before, but I knew the gist of them, and I knew what they were. Let's just say it's that meets Sin City kind of deal. It's got that kind of painted on background. That, let me just say, the background to this movie is very crazy. Like I said, Sin City, you had the black and white kind of painted on comic book style. Well, let's just say this is that, but vibrant colors everywhere. Very vibrant neon and everything. Kind of like an 80s throwback style. The music, the look and everything, the way they dressed. But it's like Sin City. You'd have to see it to understand what I'm going at. But that's not what I want to get into. I want to get into what it's about. Jawara, again, hopefully I said that right, plays a character called Jimmy Chevelle. And he is let's just say he's a detective, but he's not your average everyday detective. He's a detective for the Department of Supernatural Security, which he mentions many a times in this movie, and he gets many a girls because of it. It's like his calling card. He says it, and a girl falls for him automatically. It's like his love saying, I guess you want to call it. But what happens is there's a turf war going on in this town called Camaroville. I think that's how it is. But pretty much, it's not only controlling what, usually people fight over turf for, like dope and sex trade, which, it has in this movie. But pretty much what happens is, they say if you get the girls and you get the drugs, you control everything. Well, let's just say these demonic and supernatural stuff want to rule the world, and they'll take it beat piece by piece and whatever. So it's Jimmy Chevelle against all these monsters and demons, and anything you can think of is in this movie. Well, maybe not everything you could think of, but there's, these crazy monsters, crazy demons, the devil, and all this craziness going on. So pretty much it's Jimmy Chevelle trying to save the world from these craziness of monsters, I guess you want to call it. Throughout the movie, like I said, he kind of, picks up these chicks with the notion that he works for this supernatural security that no one else knows about. So pretty much he recruits these girls throughout the movie. Let's just say towards the end, it just gets completely ridiculously awesome, if that's an even saying that's allowed. But let's just say if you're into the, let's just say it's Shaft movies, like the way Shaft is, but just the ridiculousness of a low budget horror movie. Some of the deaths are crazy. Some of the monsters that are in this are definitely out there. Cthulhu makes a appearance. It's just an overall crazy. Look at the cover. let me just say, look at the cover and then you'll know exactly what it is. This movie is definitely for probably half the people that watch my reviews and everything. This movie is right up your alley. Unfortunately, the only way you can get the Blu-ray was through a horror pack, but there is a way to get the DVD, which I'll leave the link to on the bottom of this. Go to, I believe, again, I believe I'll have everything else, but it's tfoproductions.com, which you can purchase this. But again, I'll leave all the links where you can get it on the bottom of this. So hopefully you enjoyed my review. Hopefully you enjoyed doing this, me doing this kind of stuff. Again, if you want anything reviewed, definitely let me know. I have an Instagram for my movies where, I just show off what I have. So if there's something there that you want to see, definitely let me know and I'll review it for you. After this, go ahead, check out the horror pack unboxing that I have. If you're interested in building up your collection, horror pack is definitely the way to go. And yeah, hopefully, again, you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you did. If you haven't already, definitely go ahead and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you.